Americans will act like you are their absolute favorite person in the entire world and then completely ghost you the next day.
Oh yeah, it is the ultimate social whiplash. Like you walk away thinking you just made a best friend for life, and then crickets.
Right. Well, welcome back to English Unfiltered. Today we are taking a deep dive into something I know so many of you have experienced firsthand.
Oh, absolutely. We are decoding the American friendship illusion.
Because it is a phenomenon that leaves non-native speakers just incredibly confused.
Totally. There's this massive gap between what an American projects socially and what they actually feel internally.
Right. Let's look at that initial interaction, because that first impression is usually just, well, explosive.
Oh, maximum enthusiasm, huge smiles, emotional energy that just completely fills the room.
And if you come from a more reserved culture, this explosive warmth feels incredibly intimate.
It really does.
It is like it's like a movie trailer for a friendship that never actually gets released.
Wait, that is such a perfect way to put it.
Right. You see all the best parts, the dramatic music. You are so hyped for the premiere.
And then the movie just gets canceled.
Exactly.
You know, sociologists actually have a brilliant metaphor for this. They call it the peach versus coconut culture.
Oh, I love this concept.
Yeah, so Americans are peaches. They have this very soft, sweet, highly accessible exterior.
Meaning they share personal anecdotes easily, they smile at total strangers on the street.
Exactly. But if you try to get to the core, you hit this hard pit. They protect their actual inner circle fiercely.
Wait, so you are telling me that giving 100% of their emotional energy and acting like we are soulmates, that is not a signal of real intimacy?
No, it literally just means hello.
That is so wild.
It is, but there is a historical reason for why this happens. America is this geographically massive country built on, well, hypermobility.
Right. People were constantly moving west, changing towns, starting over.
Exactly. So to survive and do business, they had to develop a social toolkit for building really fast, temporary, low-friction relationships.
Okay, that completely reframes it. So you, the learner, are sitting there interpreting all this enthusiasm as emotional openness.
Right. You're thinking it means long-term interest.
Yeah. But for the American, it is literally just a survival mechanism that turned into everyday politeness.
Exactly. And the emotional intensity feels so much stronger than the actual social commitment they are offering you.
Because to them, sharing a laugh and a deep conversation at a coffee shop does not mean you are going to be invited to their house.
Not at all. But that explosive warmth creates this massive psychological trap.
Oh, definitely. Because when you naturally try to take the friendship to the next level, the American suddenly has to pump the brakes.
Right. And the thing is, they almost never do it directly.
No, confrontation is the absolute last resort in American polite society.
Because they value that low-friction environment so much, emotionally uncomfortable conversations are avoided at all costs.
They will do literally anything to avoid saying, hey, I do not really want to hang out again.
Which leads to the infamous disappearing act.
Oh, the slow fade.
Yep. Instead of being direct, they pull out the classic tactics, taking longer to text back, giving shorter answers.
Or the most famous one, suddenly becoming extremely busy.
Oh my gosh. I've just been so busy lately. We should totally get together sometime, though.
Sometime. It is the vaguest word in the English language.
It really is. And for you listening, this impact is jarring. You thought you had a lifelong friend, and now you are wondering what you did wrong.
But if we step back and look at the bigger picture, nobody intended any harm here.
Right. The American was just playing by their cultural rules of baseline politeness.
And you were playing by yours, assuming warmth equals commitment.
It is just two completely different social communication systems colliding.
So here is your aha moment. When an American suddenly goes quiet, it is not a social failure on your part.
No, not at all. Emotional enthusiasm and emotional commitment are two entirely different cultural languages.
They just happen to look exactly the same on the surface.
Which raises a fascinating question to leave you with.
Oh, I like where this is going.
If explosive, 100% enthusiasm is just an American's baseline politeness, what does it actually look like when they genuinely want to be your best friend?